102.7 Kiss FM. If you've been waiting for roses, let's go. We're into it now. Dear Ryan, Sissany, Tanya, a friend of mine says she saw my husband's car in front of his ex-girlfriend's house on a day he was supposed to be at work. And this is Giselle in Thousand Oaks. Let me grab her now to find out more. But Ryan's Roses. So we know the backstory. I want to just get to it here. A couple questions for you. Your friend, whom you trust, saw his car at his ex's house in the driveway, yeah?
Yeah, in the driveway, just in broad daylight.
Okay, and this friend would not be making this up. You believe your friend, and what do you think he was doing at his ex's house? Why was he there in the middle of the day when he was supposed to be at work? What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, and to answer your first question, that's my best friend, Leslie. I definitely trust her. I could trust her word for sure. Yeah, his ex-girlfriend, she's been around for a while. They were high school sweethearts, but he broke up with her about 6 months before he and I started dating.
Yeah.
And she has just been an issue throughout our whole
why an
marriage.
issue? What do you mean an issue?
She's like secretly still persistent about him. Like, I think, well, I thought he moved on because we're together, obviously.
Do they share a dog?
No, they don't share anything. It's crazy.
Could be that. I was thinking a dog. Okay, so she's persistent, meaning you don't think that she's over him. Then, to me, the real smoking gun here is that he was there and didn't tell you. Because if he was there on appropriate business or whatever reason, he would say, just so you know, I've got to stop here. Here's why. Or I was there. Here's why. I just want you to know, which is still kind of not okay. But the fact that you found out about it I get it. It's unsettling.
What kind of car does he have?
He personally has a Jeep Wrangler.
A lot of cheaters drive those.
No, well, it's also a common car.
No, I'm teasing. I used to have one.
Could it just been like the car that looks like his and your
Are
friend's
you sure
mistaken?
it was his, or did it have like a bumper sticker on the back that said, this is his car?
Oh, it was definitely his. Leslie, absolutely. She's ridden in the car with me.
What's the ex's name?
Her name is Sophia, but he calls her Soph.
Oh, I hate
that. What do you hate? Soph?
I don't know. It's just like, that's what he calls her. He calls her
Is she
Soph.
single, this Soph?
No, she has a partner currently named Dan, and she, says she was happy, but then this happens, and she's, been persistent throughout our relationship and our engagement. She's, left some really weird comments on our Instagram post.
Okay, got it. We'll get into it next. It's Ryan's Roses. We're in the midst of it. If you just got here, so Giselle's in Thousand Oaks, married 5 years, and she was told by her good friend, whom she trusts, that her husband's car was in the ex-girlfriend's driveway just a few days ago. And what we learned is that the ex-girlfriend she's in a relationship, we think, but has been a little persistent since they got married, like reaching out, still trying to have some sort of connection, which is fine as long as it's all transparent. It's okay to be friends with your ex. Okay to, they could double date with her new partner and the ex-girlfriend. Fine. It's all fine.
So awkward.
It's not, guys. It's not modern relationships. Would you please get into...
Unless you have to, unless there's like a child involved, then fine. But like if you don't, then what's the point?
Okay, but
yeah, what's the point?
The point is, I'm trying to give up reasons that this could have been a thing that was fine. Apparently it's not. She was not... This is what I think. She was not told by him that he was going there.
Right.
And that's the cover-up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sneakiness. And... that's why we're going to make the call to her husband of 5 years. It is Giselle. And let me just get her back on the line here. You're about to hear us call her husband. Giselle, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you definitely have my permission to call.
All right, we're going to do this. Be very quiet, Tanya, myself. Sissany will be talking to him to find out who he's thinking about when he's offered romantic roses. Her name is Sophia. Sophia. So who's he sending the roses to? All right. Here we go. Good luck. We're pulling them up now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Corey, please?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, my name is Debbie. I'm calling from 1,000 Roses. How you doing this morning?
Good, I guess, but I'm not interested.
Great.
So sorry.
Well, before you hang up or anything, we're new to the area. We're a new flower shop here in Thousand Oaks, offering a free promotion. It's a dozen free red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. We do this promotion about once a month, and hopefully if you like our arrangements, you come back as a customer one day. But these are free. I don't need cash from you, credit card info, or anything like that.
Yeah, all right, I'll play along. How does this go?
I just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay. Hey, do you want free roses?
What? No. I don't think Dan would be happy about that one. I'm good.
Hello?
Oh, all right. Sorry, yeah. Let me give them to then my wife.
Okay. What's her name?
Her name's Giselle.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card to your wife?
I don't know. The best wife and mom on the planet. Love, Corey.
Okay.
Corey, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Could I speak to Sophia, whom I hear in the background, for a second? Could I talk to Sophia? I have Sissany, myself.
I mean, it's definitely
Is
her.
Sophia, is that Sophia there? That is Sophia in the background, correct?
Oh my God. What?
So, Sophia, to the phone. Do you mind? Do you have a second? We're on the air. I want you to know that. Sophia, I want you to meet Giselle. Giselle is Corey's wife. Giselle, say hi to Sophia.
Hi, Soph. Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. Hi. Corey, do you know what's going on?
No. Who is this?
Yeah, Corey, your wife is on the phone, and you are with another woman
With
who
your
is your
ex.
ex-girlfriend, who clearly is seeing a guy named Dan, and you offered your ex flowers. Where are you guys? What room are you in? Give me exactly where you are and what you're doing at this hour.
We're on our way to work.
We're not in a. We're in a car. We're.
You're not in a car. I can tell by the sound of the ambient background. You're not in a car. I know what the sound of a car sounds like on a mobile phone. Don't gaslit me, Sophia.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, I mean, a car is a car. I have a quiet car.
I'm not talking about a car, Corey. Why don't you talk to your wife? Giselle, would you like to ask any questions about why your husband was asking if she would like to get flowers and why they're together at this hour in the morning?
Yeah, Corey, what you doing with Soph right now, alone? And what's the deal with the flowers?
I don't know. She's sitting next to me in the car. So I was like, I don't know. I got free flowers. Do you want them?
Why is she in the car next to you right now? Like it's early in the morning.
We're about to go to work. Here's the thing, Giselle, let me explain. We have been carpooling, but there is nothing going on. We carpool to work.
Why did he want to give you roses then?
Exactly.
And why would you keep
Sophia?
this from your wife?
And why were you worried about Dan? And okay,
Yeah.
guys,
You guys are
I
lying.
just want you to know, I am certainly not a scholar and the brightest tool or sharpest tool in the shed, but this is clearly an obvious situation where Giselle has caught you red-handed, waking up next to Sophia, your ex-girlfriend.
Yep.
And you're cheating on her.
Yeah.
And don't tell me you have a Jeep. There's no sound of a Jeep. I know what a Jeep. I had a white Jeep Wrangler in the day. This is not a Jeep background sound. So Corey, how long has it been going on that you've been cheating on your wife with your ex? Give me a number.
I don't know. I'm not like that's not like I just like sometimes like we're at work and we're in the parking lot just like talking, catching up as
So
friends.
now you're at
Oh
work.
my gosh, you're such a liar.
Giselle, I'm gonna move on from this. Would you like to say anything on the air before you handle this off the air? Because we're gonna move on, but your husband's cheating.
Yeah, I know that. And if he wants to try any more, just ask him how she got that new job that they carpool, quote, to together. And I'll believe myself even more.
Well, what's the answer to that question, Sophia?
Listen, Giselle, I was out of work and really struggling, and Corey he saw that there was an opening in his building, so he put in a good word for me. But listen, I know that you and Corey are happy together, and I'm happy with Dan. We are just friends carpooling to work. Like, that's what we do.
But why would he send you flowers? It makes no
And
sense.
he's not telling his wife.
He got a random call and was like, do you want him? Like, he just was confused.
Okay, guys, we've done this for 20 years. I'm not buying into the bullocks.
Yeah, don't.
All right, Giselle, you got what you need. I'm going to let you go. You and Corey get together and decide what the next steps are. And Sophia, please, you are not a good liar. Goodbye, everybody. A couple of, I think, firsts. A couple of firsts for Ryan's Roses. We just did it. If you missed it, I'll recap you. We'll come back to it in a second. There were some firsts here on Ryan's Roses. And the situation was Giselle married Corey, husband. She caught him and a spotting of his car in his ex's driveway. Turns out they said they were carpooling. And they the most telling thing to me was Corey, the husband, answers the phone, and his ex-girlfriend's in the background. And he says, after Sisney offers roses, hey, babe, do you want flowers?
Well, he didn't say babe.
I am. Come on.
No, but that's a little aggressive.
I'm cutting to the chase scene. What do you say?
Hey,
You want these flowers?
Hey, you want
Hey,
these
would you
flowers?
like red roses?
But he didn't call her babe.
Either way.
It's an important detail that you just threw in there. It's leading the
guy-
witness.
And
The guy, just because you date a lawyer, stop with all these terms you don't even understand. And he's asking, do you want flowers? Then he says, all right, fine, send them to my wife. I mean, I've not heard that before, where the other woman's there in the background and he's asking, do you want the flowers? Have you?
Right.
I haven't heard that.
No, never once.
And then they go on to say, well, wait, he gave me a job or whatever, and we carpool together every morning. But then, and they said they were in the car. I know what it sounds like to be on a cell phone in the car. That was not in the car.
I mean, it could have been. It could have been Bluetooth.
No way. There's like a fuzz.
It's not what it sounds like. Mary, do you understand what I have to put up with here? Do you hear? Like, I try and summarize to get to the point for brevity. And yet the two elephant minds want to go back and rehash every single word.
Summarized incorrectly. She was just correcting you. And by
That's
the way,
what guys do. That's what guys do. We see it. We do it
go
differently.
find
Anyway.
someone else if you don't want us here.
Oh my god.
Shots fired.
Work out, I think.
Oh my. Where's Lisa Fox? Is she around? Where's Lisa
She actually
Fox?
is going to come in tomorrow.
All right, fine.
You guys need a counselor where you are to work through some of this work.
You know? It's not a bad idea.
Okay. Anyway, let's get to Mary in West Covina because she probably has a good point. Go ahead, Mary.
Well, I just think that Ryan's right. Like, they're not in the car. There's no way they're in a car. It just didn't sound like it. And his story kept changing. And then, like, I just keep thinking about her. Like, you can't go on like that when you're always looking over your shoulder at, what your husband's doing. It's too much.
Did you hear any empathy, sympathy, remorse, regret in the guy's voice? No, he's a cold-hearted snake.
And he's been keeping this from his
gaslighting.
wife.
Awful.
She needs to look into his eyes.
He's a Paula Abdul hit.
We could sing
From
that song
RFM.
verbatum.
He's a
Oh my
cold-hearted
God. You guys
snake.
are on fire
Look into
today.
his
Is that a
eyes.
song?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's
Oh
why
my
I said
gosh.
she needs to look into his eyes. Uh-oh. He's been
He's
telling lies.
lies. Okay. Tanya.
I've never heard the song. You can't blame me.
You've never
Mary?
heard that song?
No,
we
and
have
I'd like
company.
to take
Mary's
a
on the
poll.
phone.
Who else has?
Okay, well, hold for a sec. Mary, thank you. I agree with you because you agree with me, and I love you for that. And it never happened, so
thanks.
thank you
I
for
love you
calling.
too.
All right. Bye-bye. Thanks for
Okay.
listening. You don't know he's a cold-hearted snake.
I do
Look
not.
into his eyes. He's been telling lies.
Oh,
Never heard it.
He's been telling lies.
he's a lover boy. Play. Say,
Not ringing any bells.
Okay, we're gonna get the hook. And it is from the legend who I loved as a kid. I would play her music in my room on singles. The one and
Me
only
too.
Paula Abdul.
Well, I feel like I'm not alone on this.
In back room, anybody?
No, I'm with Tanya.
Thank you, Michaela.
Maybe it's the way you guys are singing it.
Thank
That's
you,
like throwing
Ruby.
people off,
Wow.
A little off key.
Paula Abdul. I hope she's not listening.
I hope she is listening.
Well, I know it's
'Cause
embarrassing
the fact
that,
that-
our staff doesn't know her song.
Well, by the way, the fact that we know the lyrics in an instant, it's like riding a bike.
That's true. She
Anyway, let's
won't be
come
mad
back.
at us.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
Never.
Oh, he's been telling lies.
Lies. He's a lover boy at play. He don't play by rules. Fool. Now, he's been looking decked all night.
You did a pretty good rendition.
Yeah,
All right,
It was
Paul, if
pretty
you're
spot
listening,
on.
please call.